Clint Eastwood $10 million Pebble Beach Mansion Tour. Lifestyle and More 2023.
But do you like coming to New York City? Oh, absolutely. Molly's gonna go nuts. She's freaking out right now.
Who doesn't love well-directed movies full of thrill and action? But I guess sometimes we forget the person behind those. So today we are gonna have a look at one of the masterminds when it came to movie direction. Clint Eastwood, in full Clinton Eastwood Jr., born May 31, 1930, San Francisco, California, U.S. American star, picture actor who surfaced as one of the most popular Hollywood stars in the 1960s and went on to become a fat and reputed director patron. During the Great Depression, Eastwood moved with his family a number of times before they ultimately settled in Piedmont, California. In 1940, he was drafted during the Korean War and posted in California. Following his discharge from the Army in 1953, Eastwood moved to Hollywood. A screen test with Universal in 1954 netted him a 40-week contract. But after one renewal and a series of bit corridor in analogous filmland as Tarantula 1955 and Revenge of the Creature 1955, his option was dropped. He appeared in several TV series before he got his big break in 1959 by being cast as Rowdy Yates in the popular TV Western Rawhide 1959-65. Eastwood achieved international stardom during this same period when he played the man with no name, a laconic, fearless gunfighter whose stoicism masks his brutality in pre-Italian westerns, popularly known as spaghetti westerns directed by Sergio Leone. Eastwood's first attempt at directing a film was successful with Play Misty for Me 1971, a suspenser. It entered good reviews and did well at the box office, as did multitudinous of the films he directed after it. He starred in ultimate of them, but not in one of his finest sweats, Bird 1988, which dealt with the life of the jazz musician Charlie Parker. Eastwood lives in Carmel, California. Ultimate of his buddies are not involved in show business. He has been approached multitudinous times to run for political office but has refused, except for serving a two-time term 1986-88 as mayor of Carmel. Eastwood decided to run because he disapproved of zoning laws in the municipality. After changing the laws, he stepped down. Eastwood had 2 children with his first woman. We think that you love to learn about Clint Eastwood's early life and his career. So now let's have a look at relationships. Maddie Johnson, whom he married in 1953. They severed in 1984 after a long separation, with Johnson entering a reported $25 million agreement. Eastwood also lived for over 10 times with actress Sandra Locke, who appeared in multitudinous of his films. The end of that relationship reacted in action that demanded Eastwood to pay Locke further than $7 million. In 1996, Eastwood married Dina Ruiz, a television intelligencer. Clint Eastwood has ultimately settled down, and not a moment too soon. By all accounts, time-old Eastwood has met his match with Christina Sandera, the vivacious golden who's won over all 8 of his children and made the actor-director happier than he has ever been ahead. Beyond her 6-time relationship with Eastwood, not much is known about Sandera, unlike multitudinous other Hollywood stars. He has decided to date someone who does partake his fame and constant spotlight. So, what do we know about Eastwood's love? After a rocky first marriage and some tone improvement, it was love at first sight with Eastwood, and a fleet love followed. Also is everything you will want to know about 56-time-old Sandera. They met when Sandera worked as a visitor at Eastwood's Hotel. One of Clint Eastwood's multitudinous parcels is the Mission Ranch Hotel, where Sandera was working as a visitor in 2014. The brace met there, and snappily fell head over heels in love with each other. So I believe that was enough interrogation into his personal life and relationship. Now let's quickly have a look at his lifestyle, which can now be set up online at Visible Culture Study. In this interview, Eastwood's croaker at the time reflected on his eating habits and exercise routine. Eastwood's body fat is lower than 10 predicated on in submarine importing analysis, said Dr. Harry Demopoulos, And Eastwood reflected, saying, "I have no way carried important body fat, but I have always been enough good about watching my diet." Eastwood maintains a low-fat, high-protein diet. He also pays close attention to his cholesterol situations. His father, a meat and potatoes man, failed at an early age of cardiovascular complaint. According to Health Fitness Revolution, Eastwood avoids added sugar whenever he can, commodity that has utmost likely helped him maintain analogous good health indeed in his 90s. Stay down from carbohydrates, especially rich delicacies. Keep a scale in your bathroom. Get proper rest. Try to be auspicious. Eat fruits and raw vegetables. Take vitamins. Skip beverages loaded with sugars. Avoid alcohol and spare, says Eastwood. So I think Eastwood gave us some good insight on how we should manage our eating habits and lifestyle. Let's quickly inspect his net worth and his assets and all the luxurious stuff he owned. It has been mooted that he has notoriety who can say that he has been a megastar in 6 different decades, and he will be right about that. The world swish former mayor of Carmel, by the Ocean City, CA Clint Eastwood has a net worth of $400 million. According to various online resources, Wikipedia, Forbes, IMDb, the most popular former mayor of Carmel, by the Ocean City. As we have formerly mooted, Clint Eastwood has a net worth of $400 million. Clint Eastwood has earned all that capitalist from his product house. Clint Eastwood started his product house at the time of 1969. He has made nearly 90 of his film land after that under his own product house. Clint Eastwood was suitable to start our product company within 10 times of his debut in the world of the tableware scree. He still gets over $3 million every time from the royalties of his film land. His film land are remade again and again in other languages. That's why he gets a remake figure of $5 million every time. He still lives in his Beverly Hills bungalow. This property comes with a price marker of $20 million. Clint Eastwood has put his Pebble Beach, CA estate on the request for $9.75 million with Sotheby's International Realty's Mike Jashinsky. According to Mansion Global, this home is one of multitudinous that Eastwood owns in Monterey County, and it last changed hands in 1994 for $3.925 million. The table refers to the home as Hacienda S. Madera, which literally translates to Eastwood Estate, and notes that it's deposited on a 4.7-acre restarted property in an exclusive area of Pebble Beach. Designed by San Francisco architect Clarence Tanto, celebrated for designing stunning architecture in Pebble Beach. This authentic estate-style roof sits on 4.7 acres of fenced and restarted property with panoramic views from Point Lobos to Stillwater Cove. The Spanish architecture is apparent in the home's thick adobe walls, terracotta roof ducts, and ornamental ironwork, as the property website describes. Enormous hand-carved entry doors, imported from Spain, lead to a fascinating open-air central yard with defended oak trees, a root, and other verdure. Beam ceilings and monument archways touch up the living spaces, which include a galley-style kitchen and living room with ocean views. 6 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms complete the bottom plan, including 2 primary suites. Outside, the 2-acre grounds add a winding landscape driveway, a yard wrapped in ivy and vicinity with 2 patios and a fire hole. In addition to the famed golf course, the Pebble Beach neighborhood has long been a levee spot for celebrities. Dwellers over the times have included George Lopez, Clint Eastwood, the Beach Boys' Mike Love, and Golden State Dogfaces owner Joe LeCobb. But it seems that he has made plans to formally sell off the Eastwood Pebble Beach house. Presently, Clint Eastwood is dealing his Pebble Beach Calif mansion for $9.75 million. The property was last bought in 1994 for $3.925 million. According to public records, the current listing agent is Mike Jashinsky with Sotheby's Realty Rancho. So here we finally come to an end. And I guess that's all for today's video. Also, do not forget to comment down below your favorite part from today's video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you get notified as soon as we upload a video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in next one.